preparing yourself for success. Now watch as a business development coach talks about how to build self-confidence. Have you ever watched a self-confident person? They always seem at ease with themselves and their work. They tend to invite trust and inspire confidence in others. These are good characteristics to have. With some tips and a little practice, anyone who is willing can gain the same qualities. However, it's not always easy to be self-confident, especially if you're naturally self-critical or if other people have berated you. Thankfully, there are steps you can take to increase and maintain your self-confidence. To begin with, let's define self-confidence so we know what we're striving to attain. Self-confidence means to trust your own judgment, capacities, and abilities. It's about valuing yourself and feeling self-worth, regardless of any imperfections or what others may have said or believe about you. To help us understand, let's take a look at the difference between confident behavior and behavior associated with low self-confidence. In this table, you can see the difference between the two types of behavior: confident behavior and low self-confidence. Confident behavior, doing what you believe to be right even if others criticize you for it. Low self-confidence, adjusting your behavior based on what other people think and say. Confident behavior is being willing to take risks and go the extra mile to achieve better results. Low self-confidence is staying in your comfort zone, fearing failure, and avoiding risk. Confident behavior is admitting your mistakes and learning from them. Low self-confidence is working hard to cover up mistakes and hoping no one notices before you get it fixed. Confident behavior is waiting for others to congratulate you on your accomplishments. You know what you can do. Low self-confidence is constantly pointing out your own accomplishments as often as possible to as many people as possible. This comes across as if you don't believe your own accomplishments. Confident behavior is accepting compliments graciously. In other words, saying thank you and accepting the achievement. Low self-confidence is dismissing compliments offhandedly. In other words, saying things like, anyone could have done it. As these examples show, low self-confidence can be self-destructive and may manifest itself as negativity. In the end, low self-esteem is very unhealthy. On the other hand, self-confident people are generally more positive and are usually healthier mentally and physically. Self-confident people also aren't afraid of acknowledging their failures and mistakes because this helps them learn and grow. Self-confidence isn't important only for business relationships. It's actually vital in almost every aspect of our lives. People who lack self-confidence in life are less likely to achieve success in business. For example, people who do not exhibit confidence are less likely to get the jobs they want or asked to join projects that could benefit their careers. Confident people also inspire confidence in others, their audience, coworkers, bosses, customers, and friends. Gaining the confidence of others is one of the key ways to success. So let's learn how to become more confident and grow personally and professionally. First, how can we appear more confident to others? Try this method and see if it works for you. Picture anyone you know that you think of as highly confident. Think about the characteristics they have that make you see them as confident. Do any of the following come to your mind? They have a confident tone in their voice and enunciate and project their words. They have high energy and enthusiasm. They appear to be an expert or are very knowledgeable about something. These are all good qualities of someone who is self-confident. The good news is that you can do the same thing. You just have to change your mindset. It's important to remember that projecting a positive image to others can help you improve your self-confidence. It's not simply a matter of faking it. If you project with confidence, others are more likely to respond well, and this positive feedback will help you to believe in yourself. Next, consider your body language. When we feel nervous, we tend to make ourselves smaller by slouching, hunching our shoulders, and bowing our heads. Simply sitting up straight can make you feel less stressed and more assertive, thus more confident. Concerning our body language while giving presentations, the simple act of spreading your hands apart with palms slightly toward your audience shows openness and a willingness to share ideas, and comes across as self-confidence. Then, think about how you are when it comes to face-to-face communication. People with low self-confidence often find it difficult to make a good first impression, whether they're meeting a client, addressing a meeting, or giving a presentation. You may be shy or unsure of yourself, but you can take immediate steps to appear more confident. How you engage with other people is very important. Start by making eye contact. This shows that you're interested in what the other person is saying and that you're taking an active part in the conversation. Next, work on developing your knowledge. Knowing as much as you can about your field is extremely important in building confidence. The more you know, the more confident you will be. The best thing about this is that you are completely responsible for how much you know, and you can keep learning and growing. It's entirely up to you. In addition, if you know what you are talking about, you naturally appear more confident. Without a doubt, there will be times when you feel less confident than at other times. It's natural. To address dips in confidence, first try to identify the cause of the problem. If you feel that there are tasks you can't do, learn how to do them. It's also healthy to periodically do a personal SWOT analysis to identify your strengths and weaknesses, and then to draw up an action plan to work on areas where you need to improve. The way other people treat you can also contribute to your lack of confidence. If your coworker belittles you, makes unfair assumptions about you, or even goes so far as to bully you, do not be afraid to call them out. There is no reason for anyone to have to deal with such things in any work environment. Keep in mind that people with low self-confidence often feel that they don't deserve to be happy, and that it's somehow justifiable for others to treat them badly. This isn't true, so don't believe it. Now, let's look at 3 ways we can build our self-confidence. The first thing to do is to build confident habits. Humans by nature are habit-oriented, so work on developing habits that help you build your confidence. This can start with regular exercise and a healthy diet. You'd be surprised how a regular walk in the morning and eating more healthy food can improve your physical and mental health. Next, take an inventory of your past achievements. Your self-confidence will increase when you're able to say, "I can do this, and here's the evidence." In addition, after doing a personal SWOT analysis, you'll be able to identify things you are good at based on your past achievements. While taking this personal inventory, list the 10 things that you're most proud of in an achievement journal. Then, refer to them from time to time and remind yourself of what you can do. Third, set confidence-boosting goals for yourself. Setting and achieving goals and seeing how far you've come are key ways to develop self-confidence. Use your personal SWOT analysis to set goals that take your strengths and weaknesses into consideration. When you've identified the major goals you want to achieve, clarify the first steps you need to take. Make sure that they're small steps, taking a relatively short period of time to accomplish. This will get the ball rolling and improve your confidence through the achievement of appropriate goals. I'd like to close this talk by reiterating a couple of things that should be remembered. For one, keep in mind that when you're self-confident, you trust your own judgment and abilities, and have a strong sense of self-worth and self-belief. This leads to better opportunities in life and in your career. Taking the steps that are needed to build self-confidence are all things you are fully responsible for. Your self-confidence is in your hands alone. Start by developing good habits, reviewing past achievements, and setting goals for self-improvement. Thank you for spending this time with me.